Now, one of the ways that business seems to be trying to engage with this is through the base of the pyramid strategies. What's your view on those? Is that an appropriate way to respond to poverty? Prahalad and Stuart Hart and their idea of, essentially finding the market at the bottom of the pyramid.
Yeah, I see that now the businesses are trying to discover a new world of poor people, and they call it bottom of the pyramid or the undiscovered territory and so on. And I feel uncomfortable with that kind of attitude, because the very attitude tells you or promotes your idea that you can make money down there. It's not getting them out of that situation. You want to make yourself rich out of the people who live there. So I think that's a kind of a wrong attitude to look at them. I see this as a big challenge. The bottom of the pyramid is a challenge for humanity, how to raise them out of that level that they are in. I mean, pyramid will always be there, but the bottom shouldn't be as miserable as it is today. So we have to define that level of the bottom of the pyramid, which stinks. Which is nothing that it adds to the human dignity. It takes away the human dignity from people, and us who are not at that level kind of puts us into shame that we caused that thing to happen. So our primary responsibility is to lift them rather than see it as an opportunity to make money. So that's a distinction I would like to make.
And would you say then that you're questioning a little bit the economics that basically suggests, if we do business with them, we sell things to them, they will automatically rise up from the bottom?
It doesn't make sense. Why, if you can sell things to them and suddenly they will come out of poverty? What do you want to sell? Shampoo? You want to sell shampoo, then they will come out of it. And you want to sell cigarettes, then they will come out of it. It doesn't make sense. You can say we can create jobs for them. Yes, that makes sense. You can say that yes, we are helping them to generate income for them. Yes, that makes sense. But not selling things suddenly change people's life. So we should not look at them as consumers of our product. We'll see them as potential producers, potential creative people who can take charge of their own life and transform them. And we can be of help to them so that they can transform their own life. So we'll see them as kind of instruments of their changing of their own lives. And our role is to be presenting ourselves into a supportive role. And that's where I talk about the social businesses. This is a ground where we will be starting social businesses. And a business not for making money, business to change the world, change people's life.
And that has taken off now as a trend, the idea of social entrepreneurs, social enterprise. I mean, you see this as very much supporting your microfinance movement, and they're moving together.
Social business is a new idea. This is what I have defined in my new book, calling it a non-loss, non-dividend company with a social objective. So this is the idea of social business is quite different than social entrepreneurship. Social entrepreneurship doesn't have to be necessarily a business. You could be an NGO, you could be anybody, you could be a social entrepreneur because you are helping something to help other people, but not as a business. But social business is a purely business to begin with, meaning that it must recover its cost. That's why the first word is non-loss and non-dividend, because whoever is the investor, whoever is the owner of this company, doesn't create this company to benefit himself or herself. It's creating the company for a social objective. So it's a non-loss, non-dividend company with a social objective. So it's a cause-driven company. Profit maximizing company is all about benefiting myself. So everything has to come to me. That's profit maximization. I'm creating another separate category of business. Business which is aimed for others and nothing for me. And I deliberately decided to invest in because I enjoy helping other people, because it's part of me. That's what the life is all about. And I said, human being is a multi-dimensional being. It's not a single-dimensional being. Today, economic theory presents human being as a single-dimensional being. All you enjoy is making money. I said that's a misinterpretation of human being, misrepresentation of the reality around human being. So I said, to represent the totality of human being, we have to have at least two kinds of business. One which is concentrated to me, another which is totally dedicated to others. So parallelly, these two businesses can run, and I, as a single person, can devote myself on two sides. So profit maximizing business is a means to make money, to expand, to grow, and then social business is the end. What do I do with the money? I want to change the world, I want to change people's lives, and that's where I put the signature on this planet. This is what I have done. Making money, tons of money, doesn't give me the right to be remembered in this world.
So you're suggesting these two canons should run in parallel rather than, say, reforming the core business model, business response being corporate social responsibility or the stakeholder engagement, all of these reforms that core business is trying to make. You're suggesting that do something in parallel.
Yeah, all these reforms, quote unquote, came because of the dissatisfaction of the business itself, because we are all geared to maximize profit. In the process, we ignored everything, we have stepped over everybody's toes, and we didn't do anything about it. So kind of reflective that maybe we should do something about it. While the business of concentrating on our mission goes on, we try to mend things along the way, clean it up a little bit. So that's where all this thing came. And so corporate social responsibility came for a good purpose, because you can play a role in helping others to improve their life or in your own neighborhood and so on. But then gradually it kind of degenerated into something else. Today, I would say corporate social responsibility is a fund given to the public relations department, which they use for more promotional purposes for the company, rather than the genuine touching the life of the people. If somewhere it coincides, that's accidental. But totally it's devoted to promotional activity of the company itself, promoting a football team or promoting a rock star or rock music or whatever good thing. So I'm saying that money, which is now given as a corporate social responsibility money, could be used as social business. So that you create a business which is exclusively devoted to achieving a social goal. It could be healthcare, it could be nutrition for children, it could be empowering women as a business. And we have instances of many such things that we created ourselves to present. These are the kind of things we can do. So I would say today, yes, corporate social responsibility can be used for these purposes, but this is only in improving, trying to fix up things which were ignored before. Social business is exclusively dedicated to the purpose of social cause.
Right.